Hello, in this video I shall be giving the analysis of a topic. The topic is India-Japan Tech Diplomacy, Technological Diplomacy. We shall see all the topics here under this. India and Japan in July 2023 reached to an agreement that shows their collaboration in semiconductors ecosystem. So we shall see what semiconductors are and how diplomacy is important about this particular industry in technology. Semiconductors are the materials that are used to conduct between conductors and insulators. So they are a critical technology in electronics. So every electronics that has a chip must need semiconductors in them. So all the electronics that need specialized chips and normal chips, any kind of chips, all the electronics needs semiconductors. So there are 5 key points in this collaboration which India and Japan have agreed to abide with. So the 5 key points are design, semiconductors design, sharing, semiconductors manufacturing, semiconductors equipment research, and supply chain resiliency of semiconductors to see that the supply chain of semiconductors is not disturbed. And the talent development to this end. So innovation, you can call it as innovation. So all these 5 key points are under this agreement between India and Japan recently. So here for the achievement of semiconductor supply chain resiliency, innovation and growth, there has to be government to government partnership. Here in this case, it is India and Japan. We shall see how government and government, two governments can have good partnership and how they can cater to the growth of this particular technology. So what applies to semiconductor technology also applies to every other technology, every other diplomacy between any two countries. So we shall have this in a broad way. So here there has to be exchange of technology. So technical knowledge has to be exchanged between the two countries, government to government partnership between the two countries. So there has to be research between the two countries, conduction of research and collaboration in research. There has to be innovation, sharing of what they innovated out of this technical knowledge. So there has to be technology exchange or technology transfer between the two countries if they are aiming to work towards growth of a technology. In this case, semiconductors technology. So the next thing is alignment of policies. So government policies must also be aligned with each other. The two governments have their policies done to increase the growth of that particular technology, in this case semiconductors. So how they can align their policies? For example, in India we have an initiative called Make in India initiative to make all things in India, all the major technology, all the major manufacturing in India, so that India can be self-resilient. So that is one initiative from India, and the same kind of initiative is also there under working in Japan, that is Society 5.0 vision. So this is the initiative of Japan, this is the initiative of India. So collaborating these two initiatives is also a point under government to government partnership. So there has to be alignment of policies in this way. And there has to be sharing of goals. So both the countries have to go in a single way with hand in hand so that they share the goals and have a common growth in semiconductor technology. That is this sharing of goals, that is a sharing of goal in self-reliance. So the countries have to be self-reliant. They should not bring any third country for the help of their improvement in this particular technology. So that is self-reliance. And there has to be innovation driven growth. So the growth has to be innovation driven, new technology, new research growth has to come up. So these are the two goals of these two countries which have to be collaborated if they want to have government to government partnership. So this can be achieved through some set of rules like bilateral agreements. They have to have one-to-one sitting and agreements about this technology. They have to have cooperation in trade. So cooperation in reciprocal trade and all about that particular technology, semiconductors. For example, if the one country is manufacturing the chip or the chip materials needed for manufacturing semiconductors, there has to be a clear-edged clearance at the trade input, at the trade exit and input. So there has to be clear tax-free entries and tax-free exits at their borders so that the easy flow of supply chain happens. So there has to be cooperation in reciprocal trade. And there has to be cooperation not only about semiconductors but semiconductors related products marketing also. So whatever products come under semiconductor related products like any other electronics, cell phones, watches, anything. So even that market has to be also improved. And finally, strategic alliance. Strategic alliance is friendship in a strategic way. They have to have a strategic rules, strategic set of targets, and they have to be aligned with those strategic plans they make. So that is strategic alliance. There has to be collaboration between the two countries in these kinds of ways. So coming to convergence of strengths, India and Japan are strong in their own ways about this technology. So we shall see that convergence of strength is also very important to work together. If you can see Japan, it is the global leader in chip manufacturing. Japan is known for chip manufacturing. So the manufacturing units of chips is that particular part of manufacturing is very great there. So manufacturing of chips. Coming to India, the growth or the strength it has got is it has a growing IT sector right now happening in India. It means that it has got some good investments from abroad. So growing IT sector shows its investment strength. So foreign investments are huge in India through this IT sector. And we know that there is a blooming electronics market in India. So India is the second largest electronics market after China. So India has a lot of electronics market. So it has a lot of need of semiconductors. So joining these two strengths of these two countries, it is good they converge their strengths and work together towards the upliftment of or growth of semiconductors technology. And this also gives a long-term strategy to India in one way. That is, it is closer to partnering with the United States of America. So it is a leading personality in any sector of technology. So if we can do better in this particular technology growth of semiconductors, there is a chance we can grow along with USA, with partnership with USA, because USA has got huge investment pool, huge innovation pool, huge workforce development, everything. India can have investments, innovation, workforce all at once if we can partnership with USA, if we can do better now with Japan. So this is a long-term strategy of India towards having a collaboration with Japan. And with USA also we have started to collaborate recently. Recently we had agreements with United States of America regarding technology and semiconductors. We had with its capital of Washington, we have with its university, one of its universities called Georgia Technology University, and we have also an agreement with one of the materials applied sciences and applied materials technology center, research center of America called Micron Technology and Applied Materials Research Center. So we have collaboration with these three things, with these three parts of United States of America about semiconductors technology. So we have a bit started about partnering with the United States. So this lies as the long-term strategy of India to have a huge market or to have its huge say about technology, that is partnering with the United States. There are also some challenges about semiconductor manufacturing, technology, design, equipment, research and all. So we shall see these challenges. First challenge is supply chain disruptions. So supply chain is one part of a good is prepared in one country and that has to go for its value addition into other country, that has to go for its final assembling into another country. So this chain is called supply chain. So there are supply chain disruptions recently due to geopolitical tensions all over the world, not just to India. Geopolitical tensions in Indo-Pacific region or the war that's happening. So there are some tensions for the tensions of geopolitical side which are causing disruptions in supply chain. And there are some advancements in technology which India is not aware right now, that those are semiconductor miniaturization, artificial intelligence integration, quantum computing, material science. India is a bit backward, and even Japan is a bit backward about these big major advancements in technology which are popping up in United States. So we need to pace up with this technology also. And the major one major act that the United States has taken is US Chips and Science Act 2022. According to this act, the United States has given some curbs on China about manufacturing, exporting, marketing of semiconductors. So this is also major dent to semiconductor supply chain. Coming to the positive side, the Quad members, Quad allies are in growth right now. Those are India, Japan, United States and Australia. This is a positive thing about semiconductors. This also caters to India's development. Japan's technological prowess improves and India's technological capacities also improve with this. So with all this put together, we can expect a bright future with advanced electronics, enhanced connectivity, shared commitment and technological excellence in the world at large with this agreements of semiconductor collaborations. The final say is this collaboration stands as a testament to the power of strategic alliances and technological synergy between countries. So here we see strategic alliances between India, Japan, United States, and technological synergy, transfer of technology between the countries. So this is the analysis, and thank you.